Hello everyone, my name is Kira and welcome back to Kira's Book Den, or welcome if it's the first time here. Today I'm going to be going through an update of what I've read for HRCYED 3.0 and I'll be using the spreadsheet to show, the spreadsheet to show you what I've been doing. And I'll go through the books I've read and stuff quickly. So, this is the bingo board. I haven't really been utilizing that so much. It sort of just basically shows you a shortened version of the prompts. But this is my tracker. So you can see them all here, what I've done. I really like this. I'm not very good at making I can't make spreadsheets, so I'm really grateful for the spreadsheet that's been made. It's really in depth and stuff. So this thing here populates this HRCYED stats. So hang on. First I'll go to the log. So I've read 19 books for this so far. I'll go to the stats. So here you can see all these cool things. So I sort of have to make sense of it myself. Like, obviously most of the stuff I've read is in July because it's the first month of the challenge. So it's not going to be anything else yet. Like the prompts, I've done most of the US road trip. I've got one more to go in that. And I've done one or two in a lot of the others. Some I haven't done any yet. My most read genre is contemporary romance. Then I've got, so that was 15 in contemporary romance. I love my romances. Then I've got one in dark romance, one in romantasy, one in dystopian sci-fi. Historical romance has one, two in historical fiction, one non-fiction. I think I DNF'd that actually. I think that's one I DNF'd. And one contemporary literary. So this is the regions. So here you see the map of the world. I've got 19 read in that set in the USA, two in England, and one in Italy. As to break that down further, we have the US map. So US Washington State, one in there, four in California, two in New York, one in Massachusetts, one in Georgia. There'll be more of that soon, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Two in North Carolina and four in Virginia. So then the publishers, majority of them are self-published authors. I love supporting indie authors. I was one myself, so I love independently published or self-published romances. Two Macmillan, six independent presses, so that means like small indie presses. Two in HarperCollins, one Penguin, one Dreamscape Media, and one Amazon. So I've done the genres. So most of them have been audiobook, then ebook, and paperback. I'm getting better at reading more of my physical books as well. I did go through a phase a few years ago where I pretty much just read ebooks. Yeah, so that non-fiction one was a DNF. I tried to read a memoir and I'm not really into memoirs. So I had to replace the Bard thing. I was going to read that for Bard for the Choose Your Party, but I had to replace it because DNFs don't count. Three of the series I've just started, 10 are in progress, and four I have finished. So that's brilliant. Coming across further, new versus reread. So I don't reread much. I don't, because I have so many books I want to read, so I don't get to reread. So I reread one, I think. Um, and most of them being read, new reads. Come down further. So covers, they show cover colors. Sometimes it's hard to figure out a color of a cover when it's like a photograph or something. Like, so I've basically gone with the primary color of some of these. So 8 blue. Blue is a popular color for book covers. 5 black, same as black. 1 brown, 4 purple, 2 sepia. I call that, that's like a, in between brown and it's a different sort of color. Different sort of color. Anyway, 1 white, 1 yellow, and 1 aqua. Then come across here. I've read a lot, mostly adult, and I've read some one young adult so far. I'm currently reading the young adult one at the moment. Iron Mike by Patricia Rose. Publication year. The biggest one there is interesting, 2022. So that's the okay. um, and 2015 they're like tied. Then we come down here, and these are my authors down here. So the most that I've read of authors is Pippa Grant. I'm on to the 3rd book in her series, her Copper Valley Fireball series. So we'll go to each prompt. Okay, so choose your party. I've done 2 in this one. So Cotton of Frost and Starlight, 4.5 stars. And Jock Blocked, which I listened to on Audible as part of the box set that I've got of the Copper Valley Fireballs. That was the first one. That's 4 stars. I haven't done any in the periodic table. I'm currently reading Iron Mike, so that'll be finished within, I guess, the next few days or week. I'm doing well with it. I've read quite a lot of it. I do change the books that I'm going to read very often. So I've done a few changes here. I had other things that were going to start series again, and one was a double up here. So, but I changed this so it's the same series. Can't remember the series name, but The Kingdom of Copper and Empire of Gold, which is book 1, 2, and 3 of S.A. Chakraborty's trilogy. I've got the first one. I put that in as special prompt reward thing. I'm not submitting these to the challenge. I'm just doing it for myself. And if I don't complete it, then I'm going to just keep doing it afterwards. But I'm going to do my best to do as many as possible in the challenge, in the year of the challenge. In familiar terms, I've done 1, and that's Daughter, The Mapmaker's Daughter by Claire Marchant. And I rated that 4 stars. In the curriculum, I have only done 1 of this one as well. Real Fake Love by Pippa Grant again. That was the 2nd book in this series. The Copper Valley Fireballs, 4.5 stars. Regional Traipsing, I have done none in this one yet. Oh, yes, I have. Sorry. I did 1, Love by Molly McAdams. That's book 2 in her Secrets in LA series. Then in the US States, this is the one that I've only got 1 to go. So Braving the Storm is the only one I've got left to go in this. So The Deal by Elle Kennedy, 4.75 stars, set in Massachusetts. 4.5 stars for Break the Rules by Roxy Noir, which is set in Virginia. Let's Try This Again by Erin Nicholas. That's part of the multi-author series of novellas I've been reading that I've been talking about. My Hometown. That's set in Charmed Cove in North Carolina. and I rated that 3.75 stars. And finally, the final book in the Smoked series called Ashes by Abby Glines, and it's set in Georgia. And that's the bridging book between the original Smoke series and then going into the new Georgia Smoke series, which I've bought the first book for now. So I'm excited to get that started. I haven't done Bookception yet. Um, so these ones haven't been done yet. Next, secret prompts. Okay, so I'm gonna try and zoom in with this. Maybe it will work. No, I'll zoom out again. It's easier to see. I'm doing this on my phone, and you know me, I'm terrible at editing, so I'm doing my best here. Read this outside. It was only in one chapter. It went for like 20 minutes. Um, a Ryan reminder, which is the final, like, just a little short of New York Ruthless. So that was 3.5 stars. Haven't done many of these. I did Eternal Sunshine by LJ Shen. That was on Audible as an Audible exclusive, 4.5 stars. So this one was, you can either read a book with a hobby or craft on the cover, or while you're doing a hobby and craft. So I listened to that while I was doing some adult coloring. I showed the coloring results on my previous video. Um, Check it out. Tell me what you think so far. Then I have moved across here. These ones I haven't done yet, obviously. Then I've also done Enzo by K Webster for most recent acquisition, and that was 4 stars. I love K Webster. I love taboo books. They're like such a guilty pleasure. So this one I've done the cover stars. I've done 1. Oh, let me. Okay, there you go. So Until Tomorrow Comes, which I rated 3 stars, by Zoe York, and this is for real people on the cover. Titular Counting, have I done any of these? Yes, I've done these. Some of these. I've done 2 in Titular Counting. Fame by Molly McAdams. That's the third and final book in the LA Secrets in LA series. And that was my favorite of the series too. 4 stars. And also a little Christmas in July novella by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone, Season Greetings. And I rated that 4 stars. Fiction to author, I've done the first book for this one, Violinist of Venice. I rated 5 stars. Fantastic novel. I knew I would love that book. Shiratori, I haven't done any of them yet. When it loads, it misplaces the covers. I haven't done any of these yet. Even though I've done non-US UK, it's only like 2 prompts. I've actually gone into a story graph and made the list and changed it slightly so that I can do more of these prompts for each one. So these ones don't all match these 2 prompts here. The only one that does is the Book Jumper, which is the first one there. I go to title digits. I haven't done any of these yet. This is a whole audio series I can listen to on Spotify, so I'm keen for that. I'll get one whole series done at once. It's cool. I also haven't done any of the rainbow titles yet. Again, there's a whole series here by T.L. Smith. One, red, green, black, and white. I'm not sure the I don't know which one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think green is like the final novella. But I got all these other ones in box set in Kindle, and then that's like this one here is a novella. Animal Families, haven't done any of those yet. But Biomes, let's see. I did not do any of those yet. I changed a couple, so that's why. I was gonna do Violinist of Venice for biomes, but then I changed it because I used it for one of my other things. I'll talk about that in a sec. Remix it. Haven't done any of those yet because that's the whole series I want to get read. The those fairy tale retellings by Emily McIntyre. I'm so excited about those. Haven't done anything in the food pyramid yet. Weather, none. I've just bought this book purely because of the beautiful cover, and I can't wait to read it. You know me, I'm a cover obsessed sometimes. It's Your Birthday. I haven't finished any of these yet, but I have started reading the Wattle Island Book Club. I'm only on like page like maybe in within the first 10 pages of it. So backlist author, I did Fly Away so far, and that was 5 stars. Pocket Monsters, I haven't done any of the Pocket Monsters. Oh yes, I have. I'm The Grumpy Player Next Door, which is book 3, by Pippa Grant in the Copper Valley Fireballs, 4.5 stars. Such a good book. I might even upgrade that to 4.75. None in the anthology of authors yet. And Second Chances and Gems, I've done one, which is All the Befores, 3.75 stars. Now I'll go to the story graph and I'll show you the extra prompts. Hang on a second. Go to the story graph. Okay, so here are the extra prompts. I just added them all into my own Storygraph challenge. So the first side quest was a book with an alliterative title, and that's the reason I moved Violinist of Venice from biomes. I put it into this because it's alliterative, The Violinist of Venice. So that's the first one. In the main thing, I think you're supposed to do 3, but I did 2, so I don't care. I did it my own way. It still has sort of an alliterative sounding thing. And then the second one was a book with a teal cover, and I did Snow Place Like LA by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. So that and Seas and Greetings was on that book. There's like 2 novellas in one, and you flip it upside down either way. So the next side quests, which are coming up for this month, is Blood on the Cover. Now I've picked Bennett Mafia by Tidgeon. Now on this one you cannot see it, but there's no blood on the like regular cover. But I've got this. It's like a special edition from my friend's book box, Beyond the Pages, and on the back of it there is blood. So it counts for me because that's my physical copy. Now, if I read it in August, that'd be great, but I may not. And then, so the August side quests, number 2, brr, I just put brr. So basically, read a book with snow, ice, or blizzard on the cover. And I've picked It Started with a Sleigh by Cadence Snow. Now, one of the rewards for completing the quest, you can pick like something to help make things easier for your reading or whatever. So that's when I put this one, City of Brass. That's the first, I think it's book 1 in that S.A. Chakraborty series. Let me just double check. Yeah, that's the number 1. So then I've got all of them in the challenge, so I can read them all. So let's see if I can say this word. The Devabad trilogy. So yeah. So I'm really excited about this challenge. Whether I get it done in the allotted year or my own pace. Anyway, I'm really excited, and I hope you keep following me along and watching, and let me know if you're doing HRCYED, what did you read for the first month, and how far have you gotten into it? I keep changing books all the time because like As I've said before, am a bit of a mood reader. I am good at doing challenges, but I'm also like mood read sometimes as well. So I have like changed the books that I'm going to be using for it a few times because they fit it into prompts and still lets me do the mood read thing. And it also I'm trying really hard to expand my reading genres. Like I'm not doing great so far because, as you said, most of my things are where is it? Contemporary romance, which is fine. I love contemporary romance, but I still want to like expand. Where is it? Here you go, contemporary romance. So it's like 65%, but I'm doing okay. So if I can try and get some other genres in there, I'm really keen for this. Just a lot of fun. I like gamifying my reading a little bit. So anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. And apparently, there's this new thing you can do to hype up small channels when you're on your phone. So if you want, have a you could do that for me, please, if you're so inclined. I hope you're having a really great day or evening, and I'll talk to you again soon. I'm thinking of doing. I've got some ideas for some other videos, so it'll be fun. Thanks for joining. I'll see you next time. See you later. Bye.